What if your prayers aren't being ignored, they're just too sleepy to be heard? You say you're speaking to God, but does your posture prove you believe He's listening? Let's be honest, most people say, I pray every day. But if that prayer happens while you're lying down, eyes heavy, phone in hand, drifting towards sleep, is that devotion? Or is it habit? Would you address a king sprawled in bed with distractions all around? Then why speak to the King of Kings with less respect than you'd give a friend, a judge, or a leader? The Bible is full of examples of how the faithful prayed, not casually, but intentionally. They didn't just offer words, they offered their posture, their time, and their full attention. Daniel, a governor in Babylon, was risking his life by praying publicly. And yet, Daniel 6 verse 10 says he went to his upstairs room, opened the windows toward Jerusalem, and knelt in prayer 3 times a day. He didn't hide it. He didn't postpone it. He committed. Jesus, the Son of God, in the darkest hour of his life, didn't lie back and whisper a sleepy prayer. Matthew 26 verse 39 says, going a little farther, he fell with his face to the ground and prayed, face down. Full surrender. This was reverence in agony. Solomon, the wisest king, could have stood and made a speech at the temple's dedication. But instead, in front of the entire nation, he knelt with hands lifted to heaven. 1 Kings 8 verse 54 records that Solomon was on his knees when he finished praying. And what about you? Does your prayer begin only once you're in bed, and end when you're already drifting off? Prayer isn't background noise. It's not a ritual to help you sleep better or a habit to feel moral. Prayer is communion with the living God. It's a spiritual transaction, a divine appointment, a moment of eternity breaking into time. Romans 12 verse 1 tells us to offer our bodies as living sacrifices. That means we don't just give God our thoughts, we give Him our effort, our focus, our presence. Yes, God looks at the heart. But if the heart is engaged, the body follows. You wouldn't try to build intimacy in a relationship by texting half-heartedly while half asleep. So why do that with God? Posture reveals priority. When you always pray lying down, out of habit or convenience, what you're really saying is, God, I want you, but only if it's easy. Lord, I'll speak to you, but I won't move for you. I want to feel better, but I don't want to wake up early, kneel down, or lift my hands. Can you imagine Paul, or Peter, or Esther, or Elijah, mighty warriors of prayer, only praying in bed? Comfort is the enemy of fire. It's not that God rejects you when you're tired. He is gentle. He is merciful. But when your entire prayer life exists in a position of physical sleepiness, don't be surprised when your spirit feels spiritually dull. Jesus said in Matthew 26 verse 41, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. And that's the test. Are you willing to discipline your flesh in order to seek God? So how do you rise up, literally and spiritually? Here are 5 simple steps to rebuild a life of deep, reverent prayer. 1. Choose a dedicated place. Find a place that's not your bed, your closet, your floor, a quiet room. Matthew 6 verse 6 says to go into your room, shut the door, and pray in secret. God honors that space. 2. Use physical posture to wake your spirit. Stand. Kneel. Walk. Lift your hands. Sing aloud. Whisper His name. Posture engages the body, which awakens the heart. 3. Pray the Word. Use scriptures to guide your time. Let Psalm 51 break your heart. Let Ephesians 3 lift your vision. Let Romans 8 stir your confidence. 4. Set a watch on your day. Daniel prayed 3 times a day. You don't need rules, but you do need rhythm. Morning, noon, and night. Keep a conversation open with God. 5. Don't wait to feel it, start with discipline. Sometimes passion follows obedience. You won't always feel like praying. But the more you seek God, the more your heart will burn again. God isn't looking for more prayers. He's looking for real prayers. The kind that say, Lord, I can't live without you. The kind that cost something. The kind that come from the depth of your soul, not the edge of your sleep. And yes, there are moments when praying in bed is beautiful. When you're ill, heartbroken, or visited by the Spirit in the quiet of night. God knows your weakness. He receives it with love. But if your prayer life only happens when you're half asleep, then you're not truly giving yourself, you're just offering leftovers. Ephesians 5 verse 14 says, Wake up, sleeper. Rise from the dead, and Christ will shine on you. This is not just about physical sleep. This is about the soul that has grown cold, the altar that has gone out, the believer who has forgotten how to burn. Let today be the day you rise again. That you fall to your knees, not out of duty, but out of love. Don't settle for lazy prayers. Don't let comfort steal your fire. Don't confuse routine with relationship. Today, stand up, kneel down, close the door. Speak to God like He's in the room, because He is. Let your prayer life be a holy fire again. Let your soul cry out, Lord, here I am, fully awake, fully yours. If this message stirred your heart, don't just nod and scroll. Get up, pray now. And if you feel led, please support us by subscribing and comment. Lord, awaken me. God bless you. Amen.